What are you laughing about? The fly?
Maybe it's a dead person.
It could be.
All right.
You don't believe in that?
Jump right into it. We're ready.
We're ready. And welcome to the Unbothered Moms, where we are shifting our perspectives and letting shit go. I'm Bridget.
I'm Kat.
And today we got some good feedback on our last episode. So we're going to continue down that path of random topics. And Kat, what would you like to talk about first?
I'm laughing today. I got the giggles.
What are you laughing about?
Oh, God. You know what? There's been a fly tormenting Bridget, and she's losing her marbles.
I'm losing it. It's literally okay. So I associate flies with like trash and smelly things. I happened to shower this morning and I washed my hair, and this fly won't leave me alone.
Still thinks you're smelly.
It's really giving me a complex for one, and
it hasn't come near me once. This is hilarious.
It's been it's been over an hour.
Mm-hmm. It's on her drink.
I can't deal with it. If I guess it's just, have my drink then. I hope it gets caught in there and dies with pumpkin spice cream up its little fly nostrils.
All over her cup. Oh, it just kills me because it hasn't not come near me once. And guess what? I didn't shower today.
Oh, it's about to go.
It's going in. It's on her drink hole. It's definitely licking some coffee. And then it's going to be all ramped up.
Yeah, it's going to be real caffeinated.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Anyways, but you know what I wanted to talk about? And I said, lose your marbles. I love that saying. My son and I say it all the time. But let's talk about weird sayings that people have said through time.
Okay.
And they're called idioms. But like beating around the bush. Stop beating around the bush, Bridget.
I hate it.
It's just bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just get to the point?
Yeah. It's just.
And why are we still saying it?
It's not even catchy.
But I've definitely have said it. And I'm like, am I a grandma?
Yeah. Yeah. Beating around the bush, I just don't sugarcoat it. Just give it to me straight.
Yeah, sugarcoat's better. That's like the upgraded version.
That's beating around the bush.
Well, you're beating around that bush.
I know.
It's
and
weird.
then it makes me think of other bushes.
It's kind of sexual.
Yeah. But also, on that note, do you know that our generation has almost completely gotten rid of crabs because we shave down there?
Okay, I have lots of questions. I'm very proud of our generation, foremost. Where did you see this?
So not to air people's business, but one of my friends may have had a situation
of the crabs.
Got it handled, and then they recommended just continue shaving consistently.
So they weren't shaving?
Not fully. So they have to grab onto something. Yeah. And then I Googled it because I was like, no way. And it's a real thing. Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny about that I heard is a lot of nursing homes have the crabbies because they're all doing each other and they have lots of hair.
Well, yeah, that makes
They're beating
sense.
Around the bush with some crabs.
Or beating through the bush.
Beating through the bush. I like that.
That's a little more accurate, I think.
That's very accurate. But I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I mean, I've never even known anyone who had crabs.
Well, that's good for you. Count on me.
And that's actually kind of a weird
that was
name, crabs. Well, can we call it something else? I know they're like little, do they look like little crabbies? Is that why they call it? Like if you put them under a microscope?
I would assume so. I don't like really going into the deep dive of the internet because then it starts to freak me out and I start to spiral. So I just do quick search, surface level, click a couple articles, read the first couple synopsis sentences. And then if there's any watch this video or here's an up close image search, absolutely not.
I'm looking. We're calling it the crab and grab.
The what?
Crab and grab.
What's that?
Crabs are grabbing onto that pubic hair.
Yeah. That's what they do,
It's
I
the grab and
think.
grab. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But good to know.
Yeah, the more you
for our
know.
generation. Keep on shaving.
Good job, guys.
Good job. Let's get that razor burn.
And then think it's genital warts when you get an ingrown. Oh man, the amount of times I've gone to a clinic and said, I think I have herpes, and they're like, that's an irritated ingrown hair. I'm like, again? I haven't learned how to shave yet.
You're like, ma'am,
wow,
this is your 17th time coming for the same problem.
They stamp my frequent flyer card.
This visit's free.
If you come in here one more time with the same ingrown hair, you're gonna I'll be allowed to come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, good to know. But also,
yeah,
it's either ingrown hairs or crabs, apparently. So
not crabs here because I have ingrown hair. Actually, I guess you can have both. Because if you have ingrown hairs, that means that you're cleaning up down there.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have crabs, that means that you have hair down there. So, pick your poison, I guess.
Pick your poison. I'm going for the ingrowns, baby.
Same. 100%.
I don't want any crabs. Not even to eat. No crabs in my life.
You're not a seafood person.
No. I like sushi.
Which
weird. I like raw. I don't like the smell of cooked fish, and like the texture is weird. I know. But I like tuna.
Usually it's the opposite.
I know. I'm weird.
Wait, what kind of sushi do you? We've never had sushi
tuna.
together.
Oh, I love just like a spicy tuna roll. I'll do even like the sashimi, just tuna plain.
So you'll do like ahi tuna?
Yeah.
I love ahi tuna.
I love that. And then I love oysters. Weird. I know.
What?
I know. It's like you're slurping down a slug.
Yeah.
But I love it.
That's an acquired taste. But you won't do shrimp.
No, hell no. Weird texture. And I'm from New England. You get the freshest seafood ever.
Like a
lobster roll.
You won't eat it.
No. Nope.
But you'll have sushi.
Mm-hmm.
This is bananas.
Bananas.
And also, we've never had sushi together.
Let's do a date.
That is bothersome.
Yeah, let's do a date. Okay, that was a funny one, beating around the bush. How about you really screwed the pooch on that one?
I hate it.
That's disgusting.
I've only heard it a couple times, and every time I hear it, I'm like, I'm so unfocused on what we were even talking about, because all I can think about is that person just talked about fucking a dog.
Yeah, that's literally what it translates to, fuck the dog. Why are we doing that?
Right. Why was anybody ever doing that?
I need to know how this saying, an idiom, came to be.
You know how they have
disgusting.
Like ancestry?
Yeah.
I need ancestry for these, because who started it?
And also, the person who started it was fucking their dog.
I mean, or knew somebody who was.
Mm-hmm. Don't like it. So, not on that one.
Bestiality we do not condone.
And what about, hey, good luck on your performance today. Break a leg.
Rude.
It's weird.
It's rude.
Like, why are we trying to break a leg?
Right. I think it means, I forget.
But it basically means do well. Like, do well.
Do well, break a leg.
Yeah.
Not for me.
No, not for me either.
I've luckily never broken anything besides my tailbone in a sledding accident.
A sledding accident?
Yeah.
Sledding?
This
is a good one.
Sledding accident.
Sorry.
Sledding accident. I've never had a sledding accident that broke my tailbone, but
okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't be against it.
First time for everything.
Just kidding,
folks.
Mom. So sledding accident. Yeah, I was going down a big hill, snow, and then there was a long, like, what is that called? A long runway, if you will. And then there was another hill that went off into the parking lot. And so I saw...
You went into the parking lot.
100%.
Yes.
I saw people do it. My mom was like, don't do it. Don't do it. And I already didn't want to go sledding. Let that be known. I said I didn't want to go. She's like, it's going to be a fun family activity.
Fun for who?
Fun when you wind up in the hospital and in an ambulance. So I'm like, oh, okay, I can do the second hill.
Wait,
no problem.
How old were you?
I was in 6th grade.
Okay.
Because I remember the boy I sat next to, his name was Sam, He was kind of like a bad kid, sort of, but they sat me next to him because I was a good kid. But I had to sit on a donut for a while. And one time I forgot it and I was like embarrassed by it. And he ran all the way back to the classroom. I think it was like art class or something, and got me my donut because he didn't want me to be without my donut.
So, see,
he was so
Sam
nice.
wasn't a bad kid. He was a nice kid. He was misunderstood.
Misunderstood. Okay. Yeah. No, he's great.
Back to the hill.
Okay. So the hill. So big hill, flat, small hill, into the parking lot. People were doing it. People were fine. They got up. They were fine. No ambulances. I do it. And the sled comes out from under me and my butt lands on one of those cement parking things. Yeah. And it hurt, but I was like, I'm already down here. Everybody else is all the way up this big hill. So I had to walk all the way back up the hill. When I got up there, I was like, are you okay? My face was white. And I was like, I'm in a little pain. And then I they called the ambulance. I almost fainted. Went to the hospital. Broke my tailbone.
She's a fucking idiot. I just had everyone was doing it.
They were not everybody, but people were doing
the
it.
Cool kids
and were fine. Mm-hmm. And I did it and had to leave in an ambulance.
Bitch, I didn't even want to be here.
I didn't. Oh my God, the guilt. I think she still has guilt about that.
No, we gotta talk to Maddie.
Yeah,
I need to let her let go of that.
Yeah, she needs therapy.
Yeah, I'm glad that you didn't have a sledding accident.
Yeah,
just a sledding accident.
Yeah, thank goodness.
You know what my dad says all the time since I was young? I'd be like, can I X, Y, and Z? He'd be like, when pigs fly, Catherine. When pigs fly.
Still to this day?
Mm-hmm.
Pigs fly.
So basically never happening.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bar around here, I think, called the Flying Pig. I've always wanted to go. Apparently they have like really cool flying pig attire. Decorations.
Do they have good like wieners? I think of flying pig, I think of hot dogs. I love I love a good hot dog.
Interesting. I don't know. Never been.
We'll figure that out for me because if it's hot dogs, I'm there.
Yeah. Oh,
immediately.
Same. I mean, I'm sure they would. Is that weird to have hot dogs at a place named after a pig? Do they have bacon? Do they have hams? I don't know.
Give me everything. Give me all you got.
Yeah. This episode is not for vegans.
No. But if you're here, hi.
Thanks for listening.
On to like the idiom thing. What about like just weird words that make you laugh? And like I sound childish when I say this, and I said it to you earlier, and you're like, that doesn't make me laugh. But literally, Uranus. I think it is the funniest thing ever. Like, why is a planet named Uranus? Like, was an anus already named and then they named a planet Uranus? Or vice versa? Because if you named a planet knowing that an anus was on the human body where excrement is, that's a problem.
Isn't that the furthest planet away from the sun?
Uranus, Neptune, yes.
So it's a dark planet.
And our buttholes are dark.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm not a scientist. Shocking, I know.
Guys, I'm pretty sure that's not why Uranus is called Uranus. But I like the comparison.
Could be.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
But Uranus, it makes me laugh.
I don't think it's that funny. Okay. I don't think butts are funny. Like I think my daughter.
Butts are funny.
My daughter's very into like butt cheek, butt, and I'm like, it's not. I'm like, what? Why are you saying this? It's funny. I said, not to me. It's not. It's annoying. So maybe I'm just like desensitized.
I think you're desensitized
and angry.
Last episode dying about farts, and guess where?
Farts are hilarious.
Where farts come from? But your booty.
But it's more
your Uranus.
Right, but it's more about the sound of them, and like for me, this is really getting into my brain a little bit too deep. But the visual of butt cheeks flapping as
gas escapes.
That is funny to me.
But you're not actually seeing butt cheeks ever go.
I know, but I just imagine that's what like a slow-mo video.
Dude, imagine what would it be like? Because right now, the only way you know if someone farted is that you hear them do it, or if you're next to them and suddenly smells,
Right?
and you're like, okay, this happened. What if we all had our own color gas?
That would be terrifying. There'd be no...
It'd be like Bridget's light pink, and then it would just be a trail of gas air behind you of light pink. And you'd be like, that was Bridget.
They'd be like, why does Bridget have a tail? Oh, yeah, that would be terrifying. Well, that's like going into the pool, right? And growing up, it's always like, don't pee in the pool. The water's going to turn a color, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I never peed in the pool.
Oh, I was always terrified, but I peed every time. I was ready to blame it on someone.
Interesting.
Well, I don't care.
Oh my God, no, terrified.
I'm like, do you know how much chlorine is in here? I'm peeing. I'm not getting out. Just like you're farting on the dance floor. To not miss a good song, I'm peeing in the pool because I'm having fun playing Marco Polo. Don't swallow my pee.
Yeah, no, terrified. I would wonder. I'm like, how come some kids never have to go to the bathroom at the pool club?
Cat was just urinating the whole time.
Wow, and that's why you shouldn't swallow pool water. I guess it's good for you, right? Not good for you. I
mean, it's better
than dying.
Essentially. Yeah, people drink their own pee. I don't know. Something weird about that.
Do they do that without the need to survive? They do it for like fun?
I think there's just some really weird people in the world who like the taste of their piss. Which, sorry, okay, I wonder if they're drinking their asparagus pee, because let me tell you that's disgusting. Have you ever, do you eat asparagus?
Oh, yeah, it's like instant.
Oh, it stinks instantly, so just imagine the taste of that.
Like, how does that, okay, so your body takes time to process food, right?
How does it go so quickly?
Quickly.
It's like you have one full piece of asparagus spear, and then you go pee and you're like, it's already there. I already smell it.
Crazy. That's like, yeah, that's nuts.
Maybe they need to make a pill that like breaks things down as quickly as asparagus breaks down in you.
Wow.
I know. We'll see. Uranus, but
we'll see. Uranus.
See what Izzy said the other day.
So I'm like in my house. I'm like, Iz, where are you? Where are you? She goes, hold on, mommy. I have to bum shuffle out of here. She like got herself between, I don't even know, the wall and something else, and she's bum shuffling. And I think that is so funny. Little bum shuffle. It could be like a little dance that you do.
Yeah,
it could
like
be
scoot.
Yeah, she was scooting, and she called it a bum shuffle.
I like that.
Yeah.
What about, hey, you, stop pussyfooting around?
Why?
I know.
Why is that a word?
Pussyfoot. Two separate things. How did we bring them together and have it mean
something unrelated to both?
Unrelated to both, literally. Like, stop fucking around.
I hate it.
Let's just say stop fucking around.
Stop messing around.
Stop messing around.
I don't like it. Next. Before we started recording, Kat, I have my headphones on. She doesn't. She's over here. I'm like, all right, sniffle dick. And that is funny.
That is a funny word. I just think
it's a good insult.
A penis sniffling.
Like we both definitely just thought the same thing.
I just think of like a flaccid wiener sniffling. I should probably get that checked out.
Oh my god, there's pills for that, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, but those are some weird idioms that I just think of. There's probably some weirder ones.
But... Oh yeah, if you have any weird ones or ones that your parents used to say or anything, please let us know. So we love these, and we also hate them at the same time.
Yeah. But you know what I want to talk to you about?
What?
This is something I never know how to react to this. Okay, ready? I am walking into a place. Okay, I'm kind of like,
is this like a what would Bridget do situation, or is this just like an example?
Oh my gosh, let's do, okay, we're gonna bring the segment what would Bridget do to this. This is a good one because I would react completely different than you, but someone is holding the door for you. Okay,
going into a store,
going into a place, you're not close enough You're not close enough. Me, I'm the fucking idiot who's like, okay. And I'm like running because I don't want them to hold the door so long. So I'm like scooting along as fast as I can to go get the door from them. I'm bum shuffling around. Probably sniffle dicking too. To get to the door as fast as I can because I feel like, oh my God, they held the door for me. And inside, I'm annoyed because I'm like, just don't hold it for me. But I can't. I'm one of those nice people who are just like, okay, thank you so much. You're so nice. Have a great day, ma'am, sir, old man. What are you doing?
So there's 2 approaches that I've taken in the past and will continue to do so because I find it annoying. Like, just don't be such a good person, right? So if it's a really long distance and I'm looking, I see them start to turn around to see if there's anybody behind them, whereas they would maybe potentially hold the door for, I just divert eye contact and potentially walk a little bit slower so they know that they have a, a physical message to say, I don't have to hold the door for this person because one, they haven't seen me, so there's no guilt, right?
Got it. No eye contact.
No eye contact. And then they're going a little bit slower, so they wouldn't make it anyway. That usually works. Now, if for whatever reason I make the eye contact and they're holding the door and I'm just far enough away, I'd say, it's okay. No thanks. It's okay. Go ahead.
And do they usually let go?
It's like a 50-50. Some people do.
But you take your time anyway.
Yeah.
You're like, I told you not to. So,
yeah. So if they're like, no, it's okay. It's usually men.
Mm-hmm.
Usually men wait. Other women are just like, yeah, fine, whatever. But yeah, then they'll just be like, no, it's okay. But between that interaction, I've already gotten exponentially closer. So by the time we finish the interaction, maybe a little small talk, I'm through the door and we're fine.
Okay. Got it.
I don't like that. I'll hold the door, but then sometimes I look and I will make the decision for myself, not for them. That's what I do. I'll just be like, oh, they're too far. Just keep going.
I do that at daycare constantly to where I'm like, I know you have your kid. Like, you can open the door yourself. I don't want to rush you. So I'm getting in as fast as I can to not put pressure on you the way I would feel.
Right.
So I'm in there as quick as I can. I'm like, hurry up. And sometimes it's a little close.
But if I see somebody with a stroller, their hands
that's
full,
different.
Elderly people, that's different. I will hold the door for a long time. I'll probably make small talk from a distance.
Yeah.
Different. But generally speaking,
but it's like, how do people not get it? Like, you're making it worse on me by holding the door. Just let it go. Maybe
they like it. I think we're just trained to do certain things.
I mean, I love holding a door for someone, but there's a certain amount of distance. When you see that, you're like, this is too far.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Like 10 feet. Get weird. It's too far.
Yeah.
5 feet. Okay. 6, 7,
8, 9, 10. All right. Yeah. So that's what Bridget would do, y'all.
You got 2 options, I'm
going to take that with me.
Divert eye contact.
I'm going to be one of these who's like, oh, don't look at me. I'm like, ma'am, are you okay? You're seizing.
Or just say, it's okay. You can go.
All right.
And also the little hand gesture, the shoe, that helps too. Because I think we're also trained as like children, like, go away. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
But they'll just shoo away from the door.
Okay.
And that's fine.
And this kind of goes back to our gender role topic, to where like women are trained to be like polite and nice. And like for me, I feel like I'm being rude by not accepting the open door from them. So that's where it comes from for me, that I'm guilty of being like, annoyed that I'm so far away.
Yeah.
And I'm rushing.
You would feel bad if you didn't accept it. And then I'd feel bad if I didn't.
And this is why we have What Would Bridget Do? Because now I'm like, okay, there's a different way to do it. I'm going to try to divert my eyes before they see them.
Or shoo them. And guess what? I guarantee you that interaction is not going to make or break their day.
Yeah.
Their life. Or even the next hour.
Yeah.
They're not going to give a shit.
Yeah. Okay. There you go, folks.
What would Bridget do?
I love it. Okay. So that was a good one. Let's also talk about rich people getting things for free. Why does that happen? Why do celebrities get goodie bags? Everything that's in there they can afford.
But it's not even goodie. It's okay. When I think of goodie bag, I think of like what our kids gets. Yeah. Like a pencil, fruit snacks, maybe some stickers. These goodie bags are not that.
They're like thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Why are they can afford it? I don't understand it.
It's all about publicity for the brand. They see somebody, somebody sees celebrity.
But like 90% of the time, they're taking that bag and they're just taking it with them.
Yeah, but if somebody sees, I always default to this person, and I know you hate it, Kim Kardashian in anything, they're gonna be like, "Ooh, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I need that."
Yeah.
And then the brand is getting free, quote unquote, free publicity.
Yeah.
Which I get that, but like they can just buy it themselves.
They can just buy it themselves. And the same thing goes.
Stop influencing the influencers.
Yeah. And the same thing goes with like rich people tipping the worst. I've been around rich people who are like so bad at tipping. And I'm like, buddy, did you see your bill? And you're literally, and it's like sometimes 20% isn't enough.
Right.
It's not enough. Like, if you have honestly great service, you have a lot of people there, it's like a lot going on, 20% is not enough on a huge bill.
Yeah.
It's not. So if the service is good, stop being a cheap fuck.
Yeah.
And it's always rich people. I'm telling you. I'm not rich. I will give out a great fucking tip to someone who gave me great service.
Yeah.
Because that's
what they're working for.
Exactly.
Yeah. But then is that why they have more money?
No.
Oh.
I know that's a good like but no. Because then they'll go and spend so much money on like I don't know, a yacht or something. And then they're like, I'm only going to tip you, Timothy, 10%.
Timothy.
10%
for your services.
For being the captain of this vessel. They're saying they're so cheap. And that doesn't go for everyone.
Right.
I'm sure there's people watching who's like, it's not true. My dad's rich and he tips. You know? But I'm just saying in general.
Generally, from your experiences.
From my experiences.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. How about hot or not with Kat?
Let's do it.
All right, I got a couple items here for
nervous.
you. Hot or not, Thanksgiving decor.
Okay, I love Thanksgiving. I like 90% of the decor, so I'm going to say hot. But some of it, I can't get down with. Like the classic, like grateful.
Grateful.
Or like the front sign that everyone has that's wood that says like, welcome guests or friends or something. It's like, there's some Thanksgiving
So do you associate some of, so I've seen those year round. Do you associate some of those though with Thanksgiving because of like the wood and like the color scheme? Yes. It's more fall-esque. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But it's like, I just see like the stuff. I even think of Marshalls and stuff. It's like, great friends gather here, gather at the table, like stuff like that people put out for Thanksgiving. I'm like, I'm having a live, laugh, love moment, and I don't like it.
Wait, one quick side story. So during the pandemic, one of our HR business partners, her name is Karen, or was Karen. I don't work there anymore. And she had in her background of her dining room, it said gather. And we could see it through things. We're like, fucking Karen's making people trying to gather in her house when we know it's illegal. You're not supposed to be doing that. And it was
that's funny.
Classic Karen.
But like gather, like stuff like, I don't know. It's so like typical.
It's basic.
And
waspy a little bit.
Like I don't have a ton of Thanksgiving decor, but I have like a dressed up squirrel that's dressed in fall colors and it's kind of hilarious. It's kind of and it has like a fake coffee, but it's kind of a joke to my dad because he hates squirrels. So like I bought it to like think of him. But it's kind of funny and it has fall colors and it's squirrely. So you'll catch me with a squirrel drinking a cup of joe dressed in like orange, but not a sign that says gather here, friends.
That's so funny.
So I say hot. Most of it's great because I love Thanksgiving.
Okay. All right. Hot or not, combat boots. Now, as a style, not functional. Shout out to our troops. We love everything that you do. Thankful for all that you do. But from a style perspective,
hot. I love combat boots. I think they can really jazz up different outfits.
Jazz up.
Because here's the thing. You could wear like a nice sweater with them. You could wear kind of like ripped jeans with them. they're kind of multi whatever.
It just gives me Hot Topic vibes. And I was honestly scared to go into that store when I was younger.
Yeah. Hot Topic was kind of crazy, but I always wanted to be like a Hot Topic gal, but I was way too soft for that. But I like combat boots.
So you wore the combat boots as like a bridge into that world.
Bridging the gap.
I love that. Okay. How about No Shave November? Hot or not? Not.
Because listen, wait. People here, you heard about the crabs. No Shave November is for face only.
Face only. Face only.
But I think some people just don't look good with facial hair. They can't. And they can't like grow it all the way in. So it's like patchy.
Patches.
And it's like, okay, if you can grow like your hair fully in, I'm all for it. You know, I've seen people with a mustache, cool, whatever. But like sometimes it just doesn't grow in correctly. Yeah. And I'm like, are you on Zoom calls like that?
Are you going out in public like that?
Are you going out in public like that?
And it's like
so for me, I'm like,
it's for a good cause, but I'm like, just donate the money and shave your face.
Exactly. Like I'll match your money.
Yeah.
If you shave your face, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some people just don't look good with whatever they're growing in.
We're on the same page there. Mm-hmm. I agree. How about pelicans?
Hot or not pelicans?
Yeah, pelicans. Like the bird.
The bird. Mm-hmm. Is that the thing with the big thing?
Yeah.
That
carried Nemo's dad.
Yes. Oh, I love that movie.
But that's just one instance of one pelican.
No, pelicans
that's not even real.
Listen, they kind of freak me out. I'm going to say not because they have like the big thing and they like scoop up a lot of water.
Yeah.
Kind of creeps me out.
Yeah.
But like birds kind of freak me out.
Seagulls?
Seagulls are aggressive. They took a whole bag of chips from me once.
They were hungry.
They were hungry. So there's something about birds. Some are like, I'll be bird watching, but it will not be a pelican or a seagull.
You're a bird watcher?
I have like the cutest little birds that come onto my patio. They're so cute. And I look out and I'm like, hi, little birdies.
Okay, so you casually...
Yeah, I'm not out with binoculars.
I was about to say.
But I'll be like, oh my God, a blue jay. Hey, a cardinal.
Yeah.
Hey, a little sterling or sparrow. Sparrow? I don't know.
Probably both. I don't know.
Yeah, we get like a bunch of birds that make babies and
so you're a bird gazer.
I'm a bird gazer.
Not a bird watching is like a sport.
Yeah, that's actually a little aggressive that I said that. Sorry to all you bird watchers. I am not part of your clan.
Yeah, clan. Oof. Word. Jesus.
Tribe.
Anyway. Way worse. Okay. Moving on.
Was that all your?
Yeah. Okay. All my content.
Guys, we have a new segment for you. It's called the Unbothered 30, which gives one of us 30 seconds to bitch about something and then let it go and not be bothered by it anymore.
Yes.
Because we're human and we are bothered by shit.
And guess who's starting off our Unbothered
30? Me.
It's going to be Kat. All right, I'm going to set the timer here real quickly. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to bitch about whatever you need to get off your little chest. And then after you are done bitching about it, I don't want to hear it ever again.
Okay.
It's like a release, okay? I'm going to give you a 10-second warning and a 5-second warning.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Set?
Yep.
Go.
Okay. So I'm an idiot. The other night I was driving.
Wait, pause. I did 30 minutes. All right. Well, good thing you didn't get too deep into it. Okay. All right. 30 seconds for real this time. I'm reading the name seconds on my watch and I'm hitting start now.
Okay. All right. So the other night I was coming home. I was listening to Prince. I was really into it. And I have a really big, long, dark driveway with 2 pillars at the end of my street with lights on them. Okay. But sometimes it's hard to see. You're not paying attention. You're listening to Prince, a really good song, rocking out. So I was like, let me back in because it's easier when I leave for the kids in the morning. So I hit my fucking pillar.
You have 5 seconds.
Knocked it over. And now I have to pay $1 million for my car on the pillar. Done.
And Kat's long-winded. Got it.
I didn't realize how fast 30 seconds is, but I feel better.
Do you want to try again?
No, I'm good.
All right.
It's good.
30 seconds is quick.
30 seconds.
Maybe we do 1 minute.
No, I like the 30 seconds. I would just get straight to the point next time.
Yeah.
But basically, you get it. I'm an idiot, and I like Prince.
And jacked up her car.
And jacked up my car.
Wow.
My brand new car, but it's fine. Anyways.
Anyways.
Okay. Who's the unbothered baddie of the week?
The unbothered baddie of the week goes out. Kind of referenced it slightly earlier, but all of the Karens in the world that do not lean into the stereotypical, what society has basically deemed you as, extremely bothered person. So shout out to all the Karens that are going out there and fighting the good fight every day to fight against
the injustice that their name
is
brought upon them. Because we know Karens who are not Karens. So it's true. Karens need love too.
Facts.
Okay. So we love all the good Karens out there. But this was a fun one.
Yeah.
Bunch of random stuff. A little medley, a little melting pot. We had a lot of fun with you today, just shooting the shit. That's a good one. Shooting the shit. Idiom.
Yeah.
You want to shoot the shit?
Yeah. Nobody's shooting shit. Could you imagine the mess that would make? Oh my God.
You can catch us wherever you get your podcasts. You can get all the behind the scenes content on Instagram and TikTok at the Unbothered Mom. Sorry, I'm thinking of shooting shit. We'll catch you next week, and please leave a review, rate us, and we'll see you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.